Hello again. So a couple of days before Christmas, I looked out my kitchen window and I saw on top of the hill that the fog had descended, so I dashed up here and the camera bag was already packed and ready to go as usual. So I've come to this little copse on Soldiers Hill. It's not a very big woodland, but it does have some very interesting trees in it. It's very little management. It's not, used by, for lumber or anything. But it's easier to shoot in mist because it aids with separation of the trees. Now, I'm going to have a little wander around and see what I can get. I've shot here before many times, so I'll try and avoid doing the same shots and look for something different. But I should be able to get something. Now, I also made a very short video while I was on the beach after a walk the other day. I was out shooting handheld for a change. That was quite nice. Didn't take my tripod and just took one lens, took my 70-300. And just that was it, didn't make a video. But I dropped down on the beach because the tide was out and got a few shots there. Now I've already posted some on social media, so if you're a little drip of water on the camera then, but if you've followed me on social media, you may have seen those shots already. But what I'm going to do is show you a few different shots that I took that I'm not going to post to social media at the end of this video. But anyway, I'm going to get some shots here. I'll concentrate on that first, and if I get something lined up which I think is great, I'll let you know about it. Okay, well here's my first composition. It's just this tree reaching up into the scene. I think that's roughly what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus in on the branch just up here. Drop the exposure down a little bit. Just check the histogram, of course. That's absolutely fine. I'll expose to the right a little, just so I capture all the shadows. Am I on a 2-second timer? Nope. There we go, 2-second timer. Okay. So it's a second long exposure. There's a little bit of blinkies up there, so I'll just bring the exposure down on there. Let's try that again. Right, that's good. Okay, let's bring that up. Okay, well the fog really isn't penetrating this woodland very well, so I'm going to head off and search somewhere else. I've got one shot in the bag, which I think I'll be happy with, but I'm sure there's plenty more to be got. There's a whole other woodland over there which is much bigger. Hopefully the nearer the sea I get, I'm about, I'd say, half a mile from the coast here. So nearer the sea I get, hopefully the fog will be thicker. So let's head off and see what I can get. Okay, well, I've got this scene set up. It's quite colourful. We've got the autumn leaves here still. I've got some nice shapes of trees here. Nice separation. Okay, so let's get the shot. I think that one's going to be quite nice. Let's have a look. I'm just down on the end of Jacob's Ladder here. I'm really not sure you can hear me, to be honest with you, but it's low tide and it's sunset and there's some interesting clouds around, and I'm just down here after a walk up on Bulverton and Mutters Moor, but I thought I'd drop down on the beach as the conditions were right, and I've got a really nice reflection going on down here, so I thought I'd continue shooting freehand. I'm probably going to have to bump the ISO. We'll see what the settings are, but ideally I would have had a tripod with me, but this is just an opportune moment that I've taken. I've got the view of the sea stack there out by Ladram Bay with a nice clearing of clouds, nice layer of clouds there, and behind me is Sidmouth and Jacob's Ladder, where hopefully those clouds will illuminate as well during the sunset. Quite often 180 degrees, there's wind, sorry if you can't hear me, but quite often 180 degrees to the sunset there's also colours, so look behind you when you shoot sunsets. But I'll get my shots and I'll bring them up now. Right, okay, well that's it for this week. I've got a few shots, but if you like this video, please subscribe, and obviously like it as well. But I wish you a happy new year. So until next time, take care.